Anyway, sorry, we're loaned out there for a while. I'm back in the room. Let's see what they bring. So we've got Jack at the front there with a CB650R. Jack is only been riding about a year, but honestly, the boy is picking up skills quicker than I pick up dropped money. Daniel's not happy. Then we've got Jono behind on the Aprilia Mille V60, I believe. Jono's been riding that a long time, so Jono is at that point where he likes to go fast occasionally, but he's quite sensible, and he's been very, he's been on a bike for 20 odd years and he's kept safe. He's on the old head one. Then we've got Daniel at the back, well, one in front of me, I'm the back. He's on his MT-09. Daniel is been riding nearly 2 years in total, including 125 time. We done a Peak District trip with him last year. We're doing Wales with Daniel and Jack very soon. Daniel is going to be driving a little bit like Miss Daisy because he has an upcoming court date for a certain speeding offence and a certain level of speed. So Daniel will also be driving quite sensibly. But we're going to try and find some tighter twisties so that we can stay within the parameters of the law, but also still have some fun. Jack said he knows some twisties that are test us even within the speed limit, so that's what we're hoping for. Don't want to win or cause trouble today, we just want to have some fun. Beautiful little place, look at this. But it doesn't do that. But first gear 30, if you just let that throttle open, it'll just pull up without meaning to. So like when people say it's learner friendly, it's a really easy bike to throw around, a really easy bike control, but it's also not learner friendly if you're not used to gears and you try and maybe a little bit too aggressive with your throttle and in a gear like which is probably lower than you should be in as a learner. Right, come on, let's get past it. Oh, cyclists. Past the car, thankfully. Jack knows these roads a little bit more than us, so we're going to let him side the lines. I don't like going fast on single lanes because if a car comes, you can find yourself in quite a situation quite quickly. Jack knows these roads, so he's aware of what they're like. Trust him. Past 490. Oh, I thought I didn't have it on. Can catch you very unaware very quickly, so what I'd like to do is on single roads go a little bit slower, try and maintain the point where I can stay close to the curb if needed, but also have myself that ability to move out and move in easier. Oh, so that was just tree branch hanging over, so just a little bit upright edge. You see how we're sort of staying within about a metre of the curb. Oops. And things like that. Wet and gravelly. Now you can see through it a bit more. lane. But it's a small double lane, and people will attend to it. Come on, gents. So that's why I don't like coming too far out into the corner. You know what's going on, because if a car get around there and you position yourself far out, it's just a risk. You have to turn quickly. See, I'm not as young and reckless as people, all my family think I am. I take all these things into consideration all the time. So I'm considering his braking distance, because his braking distance is considerably better than mine. The Aprilia, not so good. Jack's bike, very good, because he's got ABS and traction control, so he can throw it down a bit quick. Oh, see? Braking distance. I was hard on my brakes there, and they were just chilling. Food, coffee? Ready?
We're pretty much out there, the nice roads around.
Yeah, we'll go. We'll go here. Oh, we've got a bike again. Oh,